But even then, you were a really big house head.
I was. I feel like I was the only one screaming house.
You were. You were
time.
the champion of house out of the group of us. And I think it's so fantastic. And I'm so happy for you. You I just met. But yeah, I'm happy for you too. I'm so happy for you because you've been such a purist, like a diehard guy. So how does it feel to this is your comeuppance?
It's good, man. We've worked really hard for it, and yes, it's nice you say I'm a purist. I don't know if I would ever describe myself like that, but
I've been over. I'll kiss your ass for real. Hello, gentlemen.
How's it going?
How are you?
It's going really, really well, and I'm fine. Thank you very much.
I've known this guy for years. We used to DJ together.
Yeah.
10 years ago now,
If
I guess.
this looks like we're really having a good time, it's because
we
we
don't wanna
are. Gavin
It's
and I
not the
played a
first
party
time.
together. We were just talking about, we're not exactly sure when it started because it was that long ago.
It was that long ago. It was that long. We were DJing together way before that.
Yeah. Like little parties in New York.
Yeah.
Little warehouse parties back when it was all about the electro. You're kicking off the big top here, and it's a hell of a lineup.
Amazing lineup.
This is
Roman
one of
Flugel.
It's one of those
Matthew
moments you don't
Deere,
have to leave.
Pod Von Stroke, yeah.
You just hang out all day and you're going to be happy.
exactly.
So you got the new EP coming up with Dirty Bird. What else are you guys doing right now? Looking to tour more, or are you more in a recording phase?
Well, we're always trying to do both at the same time.
Both at the same time. Yeah, exactly.
Which is always difficult. But yeah, we got we're starting to tour a little bit more. But now we're doing a lot more in America, which is great because it's we're from here and we like to see that the music that we're doing is starting to really get the kind of what it deserves,
the respect and attention,
respect and attention that I think it deserves, and I think people are really coming around to it.
Well, that's something else I was going to ask, is you guys have been gigging for a while now, especially in New York, hometown. There's a lot of great smaller venues. I know Cielo has always been really, really dead on because it's smaller and they don't have to sell a million tickets. Yeah, and it's phenomenal. You feel the bass tickling you under your feet in the booth.
Best sound system, still the best room in New York City.
And now there is that focus on house music. How has the scene in New York changed that you've seen?
Yeah,
I was gonna say it's gone all over the place, right? It's moved, from Manhattan to Brooklyn. It's kind of moving back into Manhattan now, and it's gone from small room to big room, and it's still big room, so it's
I feel like
we for a while, years ago, we were kind of feeling it just kind of died, and now it's just surged back, and it's still going really well.
Yeah, it's back in a big way.
Awesome.
I feel like things were getting chased to these corners of Brooklyn and these corners of Manhattan or whatever, and now it just seems like, everyone's like, oh, it's moving back here, but what I really think is happening is it's just it's everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere you go, every neighborhood, there's going to be, there's just this kind of resurgence of, especially New York kind of house music, which is, New York is a famous city for that back in the 90s.
And there's always that place. It never really disappears. It kind of goes underground.
Exactly.
The warehouse, for a while, it was just warehouses in Bushwick at 5 a.m.
And now it feels like it's coming back to the clubs a little bit. Then I'm sure it'll go back again to the warehouses. It's always moving, but it seems like it's just getting stronger.
And and I hope that this is true, but I want to get your opinion on it. Do you feel like now that electronic music has really broken through to the mainstream, that it's always going to have a place?
I definitely think that I think that America in general is starting to understand it more. I think Europeans have always had this other kind of higher understanding of it, and I feel like now that's starting to happen in America, where it's that you're going to go out to a club and that you're going to hear house music, and you might not hear stuff that you always hear all the time. And it's people are starting to be more accepting of that, which is cool.
Yeah, you don't necessarily just want to hear all the songs you know. It's funny to think about. It's almost the exact same thing that happened with rock and roll. It's born in the States, then it went over to the UK, and they just owned it.
They owned it.
The Stones and the Who, and then it came back.
Exactly.
And the same thing happened. House music in Chicago and Detroit, and then it just
went to Germany, went to the UK, and they kind of fiddled with it, made it really good, and now it's coming back here.
Kraftwerk the shit out of it. Awesome. Guys, have a fantastic set, and thank you so much. I love the all-black New York and the tie-dyed upstate New York.
Peace, man.
Peace, man. Peace.